Yo, what's up, bros and broettes? As you can see, we are inside the interior of the FRS, and we are in here because we are installing, well, we are actually fixing what should have been fixed in the first place, or done in the first place, is this giant freaking hole here. It's storage. I think some of the cars came with a cup holder, but there's no cup holder in this one. Just trash and tools. But what we're doing is we're going to install this armrest. This I bought off eBay. It was 45 bucks shipped. Hold on. Well, it's hard to do this one-handed. Yeah, so you just press the button and let's go. Now, thank you. Like I said, I just bought it off eBay. It was 45 bucks. It was a lot cheaper than buying the one on like FT Speed. I think theirs for the leather one is like, it's a lot of money. It's like, I think almost $200. But thank you to them for having these templates that I cut out, printed and cut out on their website. So that will make things a lot easier for me to find where everything lines up and is supposed to go. So with that said, let's go ahead and get this thing taped down. This is well, it's just laying there right now, but we're gonna go ahead and get that taped down and I'll be right back. So yeah guys, so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and drill out these big ones first, kind of get it set, and then I'll find the drill bit the size of this hole, and once I kind of have it set down, I'll drill out these outer ones. So this one, this one, this one, this one, and these two on the back. I'll get those drilled out, and then what I gotta do is remove this lid part so I can get access to the other 2 screw holes to make that work. So let me, it doesn't look, yeah, okay, so yeah, there's no other screw holes, so that's it. Okay, so let me go ahead and find the correct drill bit, and then I'll be right back and I'll start drilling those out. Alright guys, so I got those 3 holes drilled out. This one was just the pilot, and then these ones were off, so I kind of just slotted them a little bit. But now these fit down in there real nice, and I'm pretty sure I got it at a very nice spot here. So what I'm going to do now is find a drill bit that fits real nice into those holes and drill down, and then what I got to do is widen those holes out with a bigger drill bit for the well nuts that are supplied. So I'm going to go ahead and drill those out with a smaller drill bit, and then we'll be right back. Alright guys, got the drills holed. I ended up using a 5/16. That was the size that was needed for the well nuts that were supplied. That's what I used to drill out the holes for the mounting screws. So we got, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 8. So this will go like such, and then we'll get everything lined up and start screwing these down. Hopefully I can get these in without too much of an issue. Now let me go ahead and get that this installed, and I'll be right back. Yo, what's up guys? You know, as you saw, I was trying to install this armrest. It didn't go well because the supplied well nuts that they supplied me with are straight garbage. The little metal insert that's supposed to be at the bottom of it keeps pulling itself all the way through instead of staying at the bottom and squeezing like it's supposed to do. So I ordered some other ones. They're a little bit bigger. So I'm going to drill out these holes a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and get those inserted and then start tightening them down. So I went with the next size up, and those are what's in here. It comes with the screws, the nylon washers, as a pack of 10. So let's go ahead, and I only need 8, but I got the pack of 10 just in case maybe one of them might be messed up. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get them drilled out, and then I'll show you what it looks like once they're drilled out and the well nuts are inserted, and then we'll get it tightened down. Alright guys, so as you can see, I got the well nuts inserted. I'm going to go ahead and get this lined up and then start putting the screws through. I don't have a good camera stand for inside the car, so I'm going to do this off camera real quick. But I'm going to get this open. Yeah, it should be good. But yeah, so there they are. I'm going to go ahead and get these put in, and then we'll go from there. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I said I'd be back when the thing is installed, but that's not the case, and that is because I had to take the top off. It's 6 screws that hold the top onto the actually the mounting portion of it. It's 6 screws, and to get to those 6 screws you actually have to pull out these little caps. I destroyed the first one. They are not easy to get out, but once I realized you can stick, I just shoved a pick into the middle of it and pulled up, and they popped right out. After that, the heads of the new screws were too big to fit down into these holes, so I actually bored them out with the, what size is this? It's a 3/8 bit. I bored them out and actually drilled down a little further so that the screw can stick further out, so it can actually grab onto the threads of the what's it called. So this is actually what it looks like with a screw in there and bored down and bored out, I mean. And I went ahead and threaded on the well nut on the bottom side just to kind of get it started, and I'm going to do that with all of them. That way once I can kind of just fish them into the holes and then tighten them down from there. So I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of them on, and then I'll be right back, and then I'll start fishing this in. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys all the well nuts inserted, how I did it. So as you can see, every well nut is now put on here, 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 and here. These are the 3 like aligning pins, but the holes are already drilled, so there's not really much to align. I'm going to go ahead and kind of get this installed. I don't know if you guys can even see what I'm doing, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, and then I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I got it pushed down and into their holes. I'm going to go ahead and start tightening down the screws while applying pressure to keep the well nut from spinning. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Once I get it all tightened down, I'll be right back with the rest of it all installed. So, be right back. I guess I forgot to record again. So I got it installed. It is freaking awesome. I'm very happy with how this, aside from the crappy mounting hardware that it came with that $10 I spent on better hardware, I was able to firmly mount this. It is on there. It ain't going nowhere. So, and it feels great. It feels just like the armrest over here. Well, maybe a little less cushiony, but still feels great. And very happy. It has the red stitching to, you know, match the red stitching in the car. Very happy with the quality, and aside from the crappy mounting hardware that came with it, you know, it was an extra 10 bucks. So all in all, I probably spent like $55 for this instead of like buying an OEM one or an aftermarket one from, like, well, I mean, this is aftermarket, but buying one from like another website. I think I saw one on FT Speed. It's probably real leather, but you know, it was more than $100 over this. So great compromise. But with that said, until next time guys, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, because it does go a long freaking ways. This car is coming along, getting back to where it needs to be as far as being roadworthy. The front lower control arm is bent in the driver's side, so I have a new one that I'm going to be putting on in the next episode and finishing up that rear quarter panel. But with that said, until next time guys, peace out and never look back.